everyone, welcome back to the channel. Sammy here, and today we're going to be reviewing the Spring Scroll of Fortune Season 2. I have recently just completed the Season 2 Winter, and I didn't really think any of the paid premium prizes were that much better than what you were getting with the regular ones. Like, some of them were White Owl mounts that was for like, you get 3 of them that were for a month, but you didn't get a permanent one. Because it basically got you until summer with this version, or if you did it early, all throughout winter. Some Firecat Spelementals, Castle, so that one was kind of good. But most of them I thought they were kind of stupid. Like this Ice Throne, you could just buy the Lydia chair. It looks very similar. You wouldn't be able to tell the difference unless you were looking at them side by side. Like, see, like, how is this any less important than whatever? We're not here to talk about the Winter Scroll of Fortune Season 2. We're here to talk about the Spring Scroll of Fortune Season 2. And with me today, I have my best friend, Tasty, and she's going to be weighing in her thoughts and opinions on it too. So let's bring this up. And I did just complete Pet Promenade. Did not get a hamster. I was pissed about that, but the points still count towards it. So the first one we have, which you've already gotten from doing the Pet Pro, is 30-point reward, which is some dark sprites, 3 dark sprites, whatever those things are called. What are these called? Upgrades, Spellman upgrades. So 3 of those, that'll come in handy on my desk. And then we have the 60-point reward. I think that was just gold. Yeah, 2,000 gold. And then the 90-point reward, that one was 25 Lunari. Now we're coming up to the points that ones I don't actually have to show you yet, which is the 120-point reward. This one is a gold boost elixir. Now, I've had a lot of mixed feelings about this one. Mostly because when you do these, as much as we've been doing them, you get so many elixirs that you just never use for no other reason than they just stack up and you can't really use them all. Like, I got hyper elixirs, fishing hook elixirs. I know I have gold boost elixirs. I might have moved them to, yeah, I have gold boost elixirs, like so many of those. I don't really use them because if you're not actively doing something that would require you to get gold, you don't really need to really keep those around. I mean, you might as well just use them to use them. Yeah, they're like rodents filling up our banks. They truly are. Now, I would have liked it a lot more if they were, you know, like bric-a-brac elixirs or even hyper elixirs, because hyper elixirs can be very useful. But gold boost elixirs or even just XP boost elixirs, they're not that great. One thing that's really unfortunate about the XP boost elixirs is that you might as well just use it for one battle, because when you get high level, the battles take a long time, and you can't put it on after the battle gets started, so you start it, and maybe you might even run out of the elixir before you even complete the battle. So it's not very practical for high level wizards for the gold boost elixir and the XP elixirs. Up next is appears to be 1 Beast Moon Seed for 150 points. I love the Beast Moon Seeds. I have a spot in this house just for a Beast Moon Seed, unless I swapped it with a cattail. I swapped it with a cattail, but I used to have Beast Moon Power here, and I just keep growing them and growing them and growing them. They're a great way to get Lunari. They're a great way to get... Well, I don't know if you can get Lunari from them, but you can get those elements in the... what are they called? Oh my gosh, I can't remember what they're called, the runes from them. Up next is the 180 prize, and that one is 3 reagents from the Mega Reagent Pack. That one, that's what it is. And then this one, I'm really happy they moved it to a free one and not a pay one, because I actually drew like the 2 Doomsday Croc timelines. I wish they would give us more than 2 at a time, because I'm trying to craft that, and it takes like 30 lines, and I only have like maybe a handful, and I've even bought the packs trying to get more lines. Where'd they go? Oh, I guess I have a fair amount of limes, like 26 limes, but I was buying a lot of packs. So that's good. Up next is the 245 prize, and this one I think is like really cool. If you ever played that Jimmy Neutron game from like way back in like 2009, yeah, woo, a rocket ship. I want one too. It looks like that rocket from that game, or even the movie where they turn the carousel rides into a really cool rocket. Now, unfortunately, this one is only 7 days. It's not like you get multiples for 30 days or it's permanent. So it would appear this one's either going to come to the crown shop soon or it's going to be in a pack. I really hope it's in a pack, to be honest with you, because if it's in the crown shop, a mount like this is easily going to cost 10,000 crowns, and I'd rather not have to invest that much to get it. But if it's in a pack, well, it might be like gambling a little bit and you might have to fight those odds. You could get it in your first pack. I've gotten mounts on my first try. It is very rare, but it can happen. And it's 50% faster as well, I've just noticed, which means it's faster than most of the regular mounts. Like, the only one it wouldn't be faster than is the Creepy Clown car and the Marley Bone car. So the first premium prize is the 281. And this one is 2 snacks from the Mega Snack Pack. I don't really care about this because when you get high level, you can get Mega Snacks everywhere, so it's not that important. And then the 315 is another free one, is 3 common Beast Moon reagents. This is what you get from those Beast Moon dollars I forgot earlier. So then the 351 is just gold, 3,000, not even that much, but it's free, so. Then we get another premium one. The 385 one is 3 uncommon Beast Moon reagents, and it's going to cycle through all 3 of them. Yeah. Fragment of a Beast Moon of the Beast Moon. I've gotten a few pigsies from the Life Moon Seed. I have never seen a Life Moon Seed. Is that like the Spirit Moon Seed? I have Spirit Moons. It's after Spirit Moons. Okay. So then the 420 prize is the free one. It's a spring globe, and I love this one so much because it's not showing it in this picture too great. But, oh, there it goes finally. I have a couple of these from last year, and what they do is, if it's in this house, I'll show you. What those do is if you place them, it makes cherry blossoms rain from the sky. I think I moved into my botanical garden, but they basically just make cherry blossoms fall from the sky, and it looks so pretty. I love them so much. And unlike the winter globes, the snow globe ones, and the sparkle globes and the grand winter snow globes, the only way to get these is in the crown shop. They're not in the crown shop just yet, but they will be when springtime comes a little bit closer. And they cost like 700 crowns, or are they more like 5,000? I can't remember if they were 5,000 or 700. But they're very costly, but this gives you free ones. It doesn't say it, but sometimes they go great with the cherry blossom trees too. Yeah, I know, that's why I had them out there with them. It doesn't say this, but sometimes, and it might not do this, so don't hold me accountable if it doesn't, but sometimes it will give you a park bench on this slot too. And it's like a totally secret, like you may get a park bench, you may not get a park bench. So then the 495 and the free one, wait, what's this one? The 455.1 is unlock the Storm Elf. You can use the Storm Elf in Beast Moon upon crafting the unlocking it thing. Unlocking the Beast Moon forms like crafting them, but it's also like buying them. It's really weird. And the Storm Elf isn't particularly great, but he's not bad either. I really prefer the Rat Magician. The Myth Rat one, the Myth Rat's really good. Rat Thief. I use that one a lot. Do you have a favorite Beast Moon form, Tasty? I think you like the big ones, right? The bear? The storm one? I think a lot of people gave up on Beast Moon. Especially the new version of Beast Moon. It just takes forever to get points, and then half the time you don't even get points. So then on the 495 slot, another free one. There's no fun without a team, yeah. I might try that one time. like get a bunch of people from the Discord over and just like see if we can get a good team going with strategy, solid strategy. $4.95, another free one is 51 already. Use that on Beast Moon events. 5. Where did she go? Did she want me to follow her, or was that an accident? It must have been an accident. Okay, so the 551. The 551 is. Where did it go? Was it this one? The 535 one is another XP boost elixir. Yay, like we need more of those. And this just gives you 10% more experience for 30 minutes. And how the experience in this game works is you get 3 points per every pip you use, and power pips give you 2 if you use them to cast a spell that's from your school. And 0 rank ones that are no mana are 3 experience points as well. So this will just make them go from being worth 3 to 30. I'm pretty sure that's how that works. Then the 575 one, another premium one, is the Life Draconian idol. 3 of them actually. And I'm assuming this is to upgrade the Life Draconian. The Life Draconian is actually really, really good. He's way better than the Storm Elf. Lightning Elf. Another free one is the 615 one. This one is a Decathlon Ice Rin pack. So it looks like we're going to be having an Ice Decathlon. An Ice Decathlon or a Fire Decathlon pretty soon. Then the 655 one is the Astrologer's Horde pack. I also see a rocket ship on that pack, so it would be safe to assume that we are going to be getting the rocket ship from the pack. So I might have to try and go for that. I think a lot of people are going to try to go for that, and I wonder what else is in that pack, but we might do a pack speculation a little bit later. I wonder if it's in the crown shop yet. This pack gives me anxiety. A lot of super packs, but I'm not seeing. Might buy some Super Phoenix packs later. I used to have a Phoenix, and a long story short, it got sold, and I'm not happy about it. I wasn't the one who sold it, but like back then, everyone in their grandmother account shared, and I was sharing with my boyfriend, and he's like, "What's this thing?" And he sold my Phoenix, and I'm still very bitter about it. No, it was so long ago, I don't think it's worth the trouble anymore. I heard Eric, Ambrose Eric Blue Eyes, he actually sold his Trent, and I don't know if he ever got it back or not. I think he did, I'm not sure though. But that's why you lock your items, everyone. Like, I'm pretty sure all my mounts now are locked. We didn't have that lock back then. So it was really easy to just feed, sell. It wasn't hard trash. So then the next one is a hat, and it's actually a free one. Oh no, it's not a hat, it's shoes. Floral ornament boots, and I don't think these can be dyed. If they can be dyed, I'd really like them, because I would love those in like a black and maybe a red and black. That would look really good, I think. And then another premium one is the 735, and last one was the 695 one. The 735 one is a Lifesaver Jade. Now this one, I think a lot of people are going to buy the scroll just for this, and that is gives you a healing boost on your pet, and then it also gives you Maycast Pigsy, and it's only level 15. It's extremely OP. I think a lot of people are going to put these on their healing pets. Yeah, that is the Cogger Jewel. It's a lot like the Bitter Winter Sapphire, but it's for life. So I think that's really cool. And I see a lot of people gonna put this on their life healing pets like mine. Mine's not that great. Like, it failed with stun resist, but I can see a lot of people swapping that on there and making really OP healing pets. On the next page, we have that 780 point is Castle Blueprints. We had 10 of them, by the way. We had this the winter one, and it's for the new event, Spiral Scene. I love that event, so I have a video on that coming out soon. Love, 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 love that event so much so. And you can use these to craft things like Babbage Bassett. I don't know how to pronounce his name, but don't even try. He's an NPC vendor that you can place in your house, and what he does is he allows you to use castle magic even though you don't have access to Marleybone, because he's a vendor who's in Marleybone, a premium area, in your own house, so you don't have to go there to get them. And there's banks you can get in there, and invisible bridges, lots of cool goodies in there. So then the next one is a premium one, 825, and that's just more Lunari, 200 of them. 870, some Sinbad magical clay, which you can convert into the other types of clay with the recipe in Old Town to craft the gauntlet, Sinbad and the Iron Sultan. We get 5 pieces. After that, and that was the 871 by the way. And then after that is a 915 one, so a 10,000 gold, not bad, not bad. And then the 961 is some 3 Firecat spellments. Oh, you get 3 random spellments, it would appear. Or do you get 1 of each? You either get 1 of each, or you get 3 randoms. Or maybe you get 3 of each. That would be something. That would help a lot of people out, because I don't know many people who are actually upgrading their spells, because it's quite hard to come by those spellments unless you're buying the spellment packs. Like, I don't even have that many. And, like, I hardly have any. I think the most I have is for Bloodbat. I bet it's 3 random too, actually. So the next one after the spellments is another premium one that was 960. This one is 1,500 for getting the quadruple digits. And these are 3 participation trophies, a region bought with arena tickets. Kind of a weird thing to give away, because you can just do tournaments and get them like that. I'm pretty sure I have a couple. Maybe not. Maybe they're on my desk. I don't think that one's very nice, I don't think. Then we get the robe, the floral raiment Mal? I think it's Mal. And it's very pretty. It's got some like pink in there, like a pink rose or a pink tulip. And some purple and white, like flowers. It's very pretty. And I like the gloves on it as well. And the cape, it has a really pretty cape. It kind of reminds me of Alyssa's cape from Tekken. Very pretty. And unlike the shoes, this one is a premium one. For 2,205. Oh wait, I went way too far. Whoops, my bad. That one's much, much later. After the participation trophy is, I'm going to edit that out. I'm not leaving that one in. After the participation trophy for 1,500 is the 1,050, and it is an emote. And it is the Wish Come True emote, where you just pick a dandelion and blow away the little fuzzy bits on it, although it's the wrong color. I actually have up next should be just a the Wiz Boys will use to flirt. Yeah, they will totally use it to flirt. I actually have the other one from the previous winter, not this winter, but the previous winter. I didn't like the shivering because I actually don't mind the cold much. The cold doesn't bother me anyway. But I have this one. Aim is a little off. Let's see if I can actually hit her. I know, isn't it? I literally was throwing a snowball in the concert for the Christmas festival and like, there we go, throw it right in her face. And then the other one you got was this one. And these are both for the winter ones. The winter season 1. And one thing that's good to know about these is even after, if you uninstall, switch computers, lose your membership, unlike these, the premium ones won't go away, unlike the number ones. So up next is on page 2 for 1,100. Looks like 3 Beast Moon seeds for free. I love the Beast Moon seeds. Then 1,150 is an elixir. Gardening benefit elixir, 3 hours. Now, I've had this one before, and we're not going to go into why they ruined gardening benefits, but it's not particularly worth it unless it can be nice, but you don't get double seeds back on final harvest, so it's I don't really like it that much. However, if a plant does give you seeds, it will give you a higher chance of getting the seeds. Yeah, it was a sad day. Like that was before I had my couch potato farm, and I just wish I got that whole thing, because I know people who have like an entire red barn farm, like 250 couch potatoes, and they just keep getting them powers and powers and powers. Like they are loaded, and it kind of destabilizes the economy for everyone else. Then the 5,600, whoops, not 5,600, the 1,565 one is an energy elixir, and that's another free one. Then the 1,620.1 is a premium one. 10 Sinbad's magical clay, used to craft that gauntlet again. Then on the 1,675 one, another free one. 20,000 gold, that can be very handy. And then another premium one for 1,730. 3 shining scales. This one I think is kind of rubbish. And the reason I think that is because it's just a carrot that has like all the scales on them. I know one of my characters had like the maximum amount of shining scales. And I'll do a video if people request me to do it on how to get... Oh, I do have participation trophies right there. Did I skip some? Here's a participation trophy. I might have skipped some. Lunari, 10 XP, rocket ship pack, shoes. Where am I? Oh, I might have skipped some. Where am I? Pet XP. I think I definitely skipped one. Where are you? I have no idea where I am now. Okay, here we are. The gardening benefit one. I'm going to edit this out, don't worry. The gardening benefit one for 3 hours. Also, what's worth noting about this one is if you have your plants ready to harvest and you use the elixir in your harvest and then you quickly log off by hitting the quit or even just switching to a different character, the remainder of that time will linger on that character as long as you don't play that character. So you can get like several potential harvests with the elixir on it. Then we have 3 ice wolf idols. I'm assuming for upgrading the ice beast moon form. And that one is for 1,200. Then we have another 1,251. Major fishing luck elixir. Got so many of those. You can get the regular fishing luck elixirs from Spiral Showcase, and I've got like a huge stack of these just because I don't really need them. I have pretty good fishing luck from my pet and my gear, and I'm high enough fishing level that I really don't need to concern myself with the fish getting away because I can use the high level lures. But at low level, I think that could be very handy for like catching Neptunas. Neptunas are worth so much gold. They're worth like 12,000 gold. Sometimes even more if it's like one of the special days. I have never thought of doing that. Do you ever use your Beast Moon seeds with double reagents? I have not. done that. I don't know if it'll work, but I am assuming that would be a good idea. We'll have to wait and see how that pans out. Up next is the 15,000 gold. Not bad for free. We have another premium one for 1,350. 30 spellments. And it looks like you either get all random or maybe a little bit of each. And these are all rank 2 spells now. And earlier on you got the elemental ones and some are getting the spirit ones. So then for 1,400 points on the premium one is the Storm Beast Moon. Upgrade Storm Elf form. So you get the Lunari to do it and the Idol to do it. So they really want you to be using the Storm one, I guess, because April showers bring me flowers. They went with like that motif. Then on tier 6 we have the 1,455 one. That one's a Decathlon Death Tower pack. And then we have the 1,510 one for premium. Double pet XP for 1 hour. And like the gardening one, if you just play the character to train the pet, you can get several training sessions in with that as long as you don't play that character. And you can use this and then use an energy elixir to keep it going, and the gardening elixir with the snacks and keep it pretty good. Like you can get a pet to meta doing that. I got my balances Sabertooth to mega for that strategy. That's not bad. Then the next one is a free one again, 1,565. Energy elixir again. So we can actually get 2 energy elixirs in this session. I think. Did I skip one? Was that the one I skipped earlier? I could have sworn there were 2. Weren't there? Or am I crazy? I did fishing luck, yeah. It's kind of hard to do them when you can't keep track of where you've been. Maybe I skipped it and there's only 1 energy elixir. But that's the 155 one. I had to have skipped it. Yeah, I had to have skipped something and then saw this one, and this was the one I skipped to it. So we get an energy elixir, that's nice. Good for getting those pets. Like, it'll go really good with the double pet experience elixir. Then we have another premium one at 1,620, and that one is 10 Sinbad Magical Clay. And the free one, 20,000 gold. 10 Shining Scales. This one I'm not particularly a fan of because if you do a lot of fishing, you just get so many Shining Scales like throwing away. But they are good for a lot of gold. I would have preferred if they'd done something like... Most people hate fishing, but they're stupid for hating it. I know a lot of people who love fishing. Like, Christy thinks it's very calming and soothing. I agree with her, actually. But, like, I think there's so many more ingredients that would have been so much more useful to have. Like, maybe, brass would be helpful, and flying squid ink, and the glass slivers. Like, shining scales, like, who needs those? So, next up is the hat Floral Remnant Helm. I actually love this hat. It kind of... That might be a nice hat for life. Yes, it would be. And it kind of reminds me of the Avalon Outlaw hat, except, like, it's got flowers on it. Like, It's got the same matching look as the rest of the set, but I actually really like that. It reminds me of my Avalon hat. Like, it's a very similar style hat. So up next is the third and final page. The first one on this page is premium again, and it's 1,845 points. And that is a Decathlon Death Rune pack again. So we're gonna presumably 2 Death Decathlon packs. Then we have another free one. We have 10 Elder Threads, which you can get from Beastman Flowers. Then we have another free one. That one is for 1,905 points. This one's for 1,965 points. And we get 3 Augmented Runes. Another premium one for 2,025 points. 3 Amber. Now that's one that's actually worth getting, because Amber's kind of pretty tricky to get sometimes. And I usually just transmute and farm for it. And do tournaments for it as well. I have a lot of arena tickets. So after the Amber is another free one. It's 2,085 points. It's triple endless stuff. So that one's very handy. I like that one. If you do Monstrology, you can make the house guests a lot faster. That's what you said. And it's going to be a very limited group of people who care about it. But for us who do, it's great. Yeah, it really is great. So then after that one is... That was a free one, by the way. That wasn't a premium one. Then we have another premium one. It's 2,145 points. 500 Lunari. That's nice if you do even Peaceman, I guess. And then we have, on the 2,205 points, we have the robe. Did I skip? I had to have skipped a page. Oh, she would totally love that robe. Kiana would love that robe. She's my sister. She's a life wizard. You know she's not going to actually do the work to get the robe, though. Like, she's going to oh, I want to do Beastman with you guys. I want to do Decathlon. I want to do all these things to get the points. And it's like, oh, but I just got my period. I don't feel like doing anything right now. Next time for sure. And the next time comes, it's like, oh, the puppies, the whippets, it's so much work. Oh, I'm all tired and I don't want to do Decathlon. Yeah, she's trying to get her GED, I think. She's pretty busy with her studies lately. At least she's finally gone for her driver's license. Like, about freaking time she got that. Tier 8, we have another premium one. We have 30 spellments, and these look like fire, lightning, so elementals. Yeah, elementals for 2,270 points. Then we have for 2,335 points, another free one. And this is a 30-day petal farthing knot. So it's like the penny's farthing bike that's in the Crown Shop now, but it's made of flowers. And it looks like they brought back some cool knots for St. Patrick's Day. Here it is. And the penny farthing one, the regular one that normally goes for $5 or 5,000 crowns. But this one, you can get 3 30-day ones, so you get it for 3 months, or you can separate up for free if you do a Beastman for I could do Decathlon or Pet Pro or any of the events for 2,335 points. And hopefully they'll put one in the Crown shop that's like this too, because I really would like to have this mount for myself. It's like a greener version of the bicycle. Like, you can go and do bike clubs and go cycling and some, like, go green, you know? And my game just froze. Here we go. And then we have for 2,400. And real quick though, the pedal farthing one, you got 3 30-day ones, so you get it for a total for 3 months. You can split up in like a month, then you can take a break and do another one a month. And that one is very similar to the owl that they have on the Winter Scroll of Fortune. The way that you get 3 30-day mounts. After that one is we have a premium one. It's a housing item for 2,400, and it's an additional castle elixir again. That's not bad. You can never have too many castles. Like, I've actually hit my limit again, so I could actually really use another castle elixir to get another one on my myth. And then after that one is in the premium one for 2,465, and that's the 3 balanced croc idols. Hey, it's very important. Hold on. Richard Moon Myth, whatever you call him, he just signed on. AKA the guy who ruined third age PvP, or was it first age PvP? He ruined one of the PvPs. I think that's actually something to be proud of, like, to ruin a whole PvP era. That's pretty impressive. Then after that, the 2,465 one, we have the Lunari at 2,530. We are so ready for 4th of July, like, work it, cheer, we are number 1, red, blue, and white, we're second to none. I feel like telling them to bring candy might be kind of pushing it. Also, I still know my school chair. Don't hate me. I was a cheerleader, kind of. I wasn't really a cheerleader, but I was friends with a lot of cheerleaders. For a while. I was also a time when I was hated by cheerleaders. I think that might be my next stitch, the red, blue, and white. So up next on the thing is... I'm not going to wait for Raymond because he might be a minute. Oh, is he not even in the Discord? Oh, whoops. Just noticed that, my bad. Well, he might not actually join, so let's keep going without him. Where were we at? We were on the Beast Moon Idol, and Lunari. Double pet experience again for 3 hours. Oh, there he is. Hey, Ray Ray. I don't know if he's gonna talk or not. He's probably got a lot going on in the background. So we have 3 double pet energy. It's a double pet experience for 3 hours. And then 266 points, or 2,660 points is the upgrade the Storm Elf one. And then on the 2,730 point one, tier 9 premium again, is Magical Beanstalk. I have no idea what this would do, or it's just decorative. I think it might just be decorative, but that gift that kept on giving wasn't decorative. What do you guys think? Decorative, or do you think it'll actually serve a purpose? Watch out for giants. Yeah. I think it'll be decorative, but you never know. So another free one at 2,800. Random elixir. It looks like a hyper elixir though. Hyper elixirs are really good because you get more health, more mana, more pips, more accuracy, more damage, more gold, more double experience. Like, they're extremely handy for getting through difficult spots. I use mine in Omen, and it makes it a lot easier. That high in the points, and it costs crown. Yeah, it better do something. It really should. But sometimes they don't. Like, those chairs obviously didn't. Well, the chairs, that's not true. You could sit in the chairs. And that might be true with the ice throne. Maybe you could sit in the ice throne. KI has been slowly phasing out. Yeah, I think it does have an animation. It looks like something's swirling around the top. Like, if you look really closely at it, near the top, you'll see like a little... Like, see that little swirl of something? Looks like wind. So then after that's another premium one, 2,870, and that one is a Mega Snack Pack. That one's not bad actually, because if you're gonna go for these anyway, those Mega Snack Packs are actually really expensive. 2,500 crowns, or you can get them in a bundle. Are there any bundles right now? Sometimes there's a lot of bundles that you can get stuff from the pet snack packs. Doesn't look like there's any right now though. And after that one is another free one, 2,940 points. And there's currently a glitch where it shows Winter Scroll of Fortune painting, and it's the Winter Scroll of Fortune painting season 2. However, I think it's just because the Winter Scroll of Fortune is still present and it's showing that one. And I think once it goes away, you're going to see this one, because we can confirm it's different because there's mushrooms in the top right of the spring one, and there's clearly not in the winter one. And one thing I think it's really interesting about the Season 2 scroll paintings is they actually go together as a set. I have the fall and the winter one together already in my myth house. Not my myth house, my nightclub, the Royal Estate. And one thing that's quite interesting, I've never seen people do that clearly can be done, is they actually go together to make one cohesive picture. Like, you can see there's part of Blossom, part of Ivan, and then part of Bartleby, and then the other half I'm assuming is going to be on the Spring Scroll of Fortune, and the other trees are going to be on the Summer one. I think that's really cool concept, actually. So moving swiftly along, though there's nothing swift about this video. It's taken, like, how long has it taken? It's taken about 40 minutes, my god. I'll do some editing down and maybe it'll be shorter. Now I have the last 3 are all premium items for 3,010 points. You get 1 alternate timeline and 13 regular timelines. I might do this one just for the timelines, because those are used to craft the Doomsday Clock Gauntlet. Then for 3,080 points, you get 3 1-hour double gardening elixirs, which is, we've covered that before, except now I get 3 of them. And lastly is the teleport effect. You turn into a cherry blossom tree and there's, like, lots of confetti everywhere. It's pretty cool. I think it'll be a nice contrast to my winter one. Cherry Blossom Burst. Because my Death has the birthday one where she comes out of a giant cake, like a stripper, and my... I mean, she might. I think she likes the one she has now, though. She has the one from... I think you just buy it in the Crown Shop. If not, it's from the Season 1 Spring of Fortune. Spring Scroll of Fortune, where she turns into a giant Easter egg. Or was that from one of those ones we have to buy tons of stuff to get it? She has one of them once. She turns into a giant Easter egg. But yeah, those are all the things from the Spring Scroll of Fortune. I don't like my winter one, though. Even in the springtime, I don't see myself changing from this one. I think it's really cool. Like, I think that's so cool, don't you? Like, literally, in a sense. So yeah, anyway, that's all the Scroll of Fortune prizes you'll get from the Spring Scroll of Fortune Season 2. As always, it's been a pleasure to see y'all and have all their support. Please be sure to like and subscribe if you're new, and comment. He's probably doing your plants or something. But yeah, bye guys, see you for the screening, ciao! Getting nervous, cause you're really so in the zone. Show me, maybe show me.